are back live on Mix 1041 and MixTV.tv. We are at Hardee's on 25th Street. Our sincere appreciation of J&S Restaurants and Hardee's. They host our basketball tip-off show every year. Let's talk Cleveland State basketball. We are joined by Cleveland State Lady Cougars coach Evelyn Thompson. How are you?
You know, I can't complain. It's basketball season, so, you know, this is the time that we live for.
It is. It is a lot of pre-work also. We'll talk about that in a second. And for his second season, he is the head coach of the Cleveland State men's basketball program, Raphael Howard. Coach, how are you?
Doing well. Excited about the year. Really excited about the year.
Well, thank you both for coming in. Coach Thompson, I'll begin with you. Tell me about your Lady Cougars this year.
Well, we generally just call ourselves Cougars because when we're on the court, we're not really ladies.
Okay. Now we're talking. I like it.
So we dropped the ladies.
You did drop the ladies.
All
right.
Cougars.
Let's do it.
I
love that.
Like Coach said, I'm really excited about this year's team. We come in with basically 13 new players.
Wow.
And we've got a couple of Division I transfers. We've got we've got one who transferred from Chattanooga State, Tiana Baker.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put together a number of freshmen who are going to definitely make some noise this year and have thus far and starting for us and that kind of thing. So I'm really excited about where we are. I expect us to contend for the championship. We were in the championship game last year.
Yep.
Ended up second in that game, and so this year, every year we plan on being a little bit better than the previous year, and so this year we expect to win it. That is the expectation going in, and so at the end of it all, I hope they don't make me out to be a liar. So,
how does your team build from being in that championship game, advancing to that championship game last year? How does that fuel the team for this coming season?
Well, it's all about expectations, and so when we came in and when I went out recruiting. Coming in, they understood the expectations. They understood that we do everything at a championship level, and so whether there's practice or whether we're going out and doing community service, whatever we do, we're doing at that level. And so they're used to that championship mentality. And our mantra is "I am my sister's keeper," and so we expect to make sure that we keep each other well. And in keeping each other well, that means that we take care of business on and off the court. Every time we go out and we present ourselves as a team, I mean, it's at 100%. We don't do anything halfway. And so halfway to, this year would obviously be making it to the championship game and not winning it. So the expectation is that we carry through with that goal in mind of winning the championship, and we'll go out and do it.
I wish our staff would adopt that philosophy, but anyway, more of 100% effort, Coach. Right. Coach Howard, my goodness, let's reflect a moment. Your first season at Cleveland State, I don't know, not your first season, but your first season as head coach last year. How did it go? How'd you feel everything went?
Well, we had some ups and downs. When you have young guys that you're always trying to teach them how to play and playing the right way. So we did have some ups and downs. We probably won some games that some may say we shouldn't have won, but I think we did some of the good things. I was pretty pleased with the guys last year. Several of those guys were able to move on to four-year schools and keep their thing going. So coming into this year, much like Coach, 13 new players. We had 2 players returning, so it'll be a learning process for us, but we've been working. I've really been impressed with the work and much of the effort that they brought to the team.
So the outlook this year, 13 new players, as you say. There is going to be obviously some. Look, that's in junior college, a 2-year program most of the time.
Sure.
But so what are you looking forward to this season?
Well, I think the biggest thing is really teaching the guys, giving them an opportunity to learn to play the right way, pushing them. We're big on discipline, big on accountability. So for us, that's what we want to try to do. I think the wins will come once you can learn how to play, once you accept the speed of this game and understand what's required to play at this level.
Talking about Cleveland State Cougars basketball, our basketball tip-off show. We are at Hardee's on 25th Street. Coach, let's talk about the season, the schedule, what's coming up. What is this? I know you love, and we've talked about this before, you love the community to come out and see your excellent brand of play. So what's coming up?
Well, luckily you got us on a really good day because tonight we play Walter State, which is, of course, historically one of the toughest, contests that we'll have throughout the year. And so we'll be here at 5:30. Our game the women, we start at 5:30 tonight over at Cleveland State. Yep. And then the men will follow us at 7:30. So we're excited about that. It's going to be a great game. It's always a great game. And so this will give us some kind of measure of where we are in the conference as far as conference is concerned. And so this will tell us what we have to work on and, where we are.
All right. Coach, same question. I know you've got tonight. What's coming up after this evening for you guys?
Well, after tonight's game, we'll actually go on the road.
Oh, okay.
We'll head to Gallatin and play Volunteer State Community College. And then for us, we'll go into a tournament over at Wallace Hansfield, that 25th, 26th, right after Thanksgiving.
Sure.
Play 2 games there. So, again, as Coach said, it'll be a big test for us these next few games. I think it's really going to give us an idea of where we're at and really see how we've grown over these last weeks.
Well, I really appreciate both of you joining us. We love Cleveland State. We love Cleveland State basketball, such a great tradition. And thanks to Coach Mike Policastro, the athletic director at Cleveland State, for setting this up. We really appreciate both of you coming.
Absolutely. Thank you. Anytime we get an opportunity to come out and talk to the community, encourage them to come out and support our athletes and support the college, we want to do that because we do have a great brand. We do have a great group of young athletes who are out here just trying to represent not only Cleveland State, but our community. So anytime we get an opportunity to ask for some support, we do it.
That's right. So, this evening at 5:30 at Cleveland State.
Absolutely.
We love it. Thanks so much to both of you. Very much.